High chair.
I know.
Such a difficult
I've already been
balance.
warned about it, but it's okay.
It's their chair outside going, it's a
It
horrendous
is,
chair.
it's not the fun.
It's doing it in the heels that makes it even harder.
Okay.
Sort of like,
That's fine. That will do. Guys, lovely to see you again. Such a wonderful duo. Obviously, we all know you from Theory of Everything, having been wonderful together. I feel it maybe puts more pressure on you because that film was so amazing, obviously, and winning awards and everything. So reuniting again for this, do you kind of feel pressure of like, oh, we have to deliver something?
Hell yeah.
definitely, yeah, on a daily basis. It did feel like there was a lot to live up to, actually. And we did. We really, every single day, we'd push and I think we're both quite probably hard on ourselves and push each other.
But it would have been easy, I suppose.
It was an intense experience.
The instinct originally was, oh God, should we do this because it went well last time? Do you want to? Yeah. But in some ways, what it does is it kind of it arms you with the want to kind of better it or to do something that will push each other in different directions.
Yeah, and I think the parts were so brilliant that it felt like a no-brainer to come back. There was so much for us both to get our teeth into.
Is it half fiction, half biographical, right? I know there's some...
Yeah, it's inspired by true events, but it's an amalgamation of ballooning history, of all the top bits, the best bits of ballooning history.
Yeah. The Aeronauts,
it's a really good
greatest
selling
hits of
point.
ballooning history.
It's all the sort of mad capers and stories that they got up to, and so it's taken elements of those. Sorry.
No, I was going to say, because my character's based on this guy, James Glacier, who was an early meteorologist. Felicity's character is based on a woman, a French aeronaut called Sophie Blanchard, who was this extraordinary aeronaut who Napoleon adopted as his sort of key. So and then a lot of the phenomena that happened she was a wildcat, complete.
She did come
maverick.
across that way.
Yes.
In the most wonderful way. Yeah. There are so many times watching this where my legs turned to jelly and I wasn't even there. Just watching, obviously, heights and all of that kind of... Are you people who your legs do turn to jelly at those kind of things, at heights, at seeing other people doing stuff like that?
Yeah, it was interesting with this. You sort of had to... It's not until you actually go... Before we started shooting, we went up on a few balloon trips. And you do have a moment before you're going up and you think, I don't know if this is a good idea. Yeah. Did I make the right decision? And suddenly you're getting into the basket and you sort of don't have a choice. So with this, suddenly all those fears, you kind of had to get over them pretty quickly.
Because you were having to climb out of the basket. I mean, it was one thing, I was just sort of standing in the... But the other weird thing that happens, and this is like the most schmactery sounding thing I think I've ever said, but weirdly, when you're playing a character, you almost don't let yourself... I don't know if you feel the same. You sort of go into it going, well, I'm the character's doing this. And then there is a moment halfway through when you're doing something where you're like, oh, I have a few issues with this, but no, the character doesn't see.
Yeah, definitely. You do get a bit tunnel vision, and then you're suddenly doing so, you're sliding off the top of the balloon, and the safety ropes are being wrapped around you and nearly hitting your neck, and you do think, maybe I should think about this before I do it again.
No, I understand that though, because when I did my skydive, I was like, oh my God, this is terrible. But then I was like, if Tom Cruise can do this, I can do this.
Exactly.
Was it being filmed, your skydive?
It was being filmed.
Because sometimes
you're concentrating on that as well.
Yeah. What is the most daring thing that you guys have done?
Oh God. Wish you wouldn't ask that question. I'm like the least daring human being in the world. No, I've never... Oh, I've done that thing where you run off a mountain.
Swum the channel or something.
Run off a mountain with para...
Oh, have you done that?
Yeah, I've done that.
Oh my God.
But I couldn't jump out of a plane, and I certainly couldn't do bungee. Bungee jumping for me is just like, does your body not just get pulled apart?
I know, and also there's the worry of hitting something at the bottom by accident.
Yeah.
As you bounce and crack your head open.
Eddie, your character in here wants to learn to predict the weather.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd finish by getting you to predict the most important weather question that I think ever comes across the UK every year is, do you think we will have a white Christmas?
Oh, good question.
So that's very interesting. As a now distinguished meteorologist.
Oh, yes. You have to say yes, I think, because we need hope at the moment. Yeah, and a nice snowy Christmas would be perfect.
Yeah, I completely agree. And also, I feel like the weather has been so weird this year. Probably for...
I've turned this into a very British chat. We're talking about the weather.
Talking about the weather. Hi.
The rain
This is
so bad
ITN, and we're talking about the weather.
It was intense.
Floods,
wasn't it?
floods.
Yeah,
going,
it's
yes,
raining.
for
Our
White
drains all
Christmas.
got blocked.
I love that you're mocking the fact that we're talking about the weather, but we're actually really into it.
But making
It's
this film,
relevant.
we became obsessed with the weather,
Yeah.
looking up constantly.
Yeah, I mean, this is like the most British film ever. It's like about like Victorian
a national obsession.
the national obsession with the weather.
It's perfect.
If you're
It's
into
going
the
to
weather,
do
you're going to be into
It's
this.
going to do so
Oh my
well.
God.
Guys,
You're into the weather.
Yeah.
And now cutting on OTN to the weather.
Guys, lovely to see you again. Good luck with the film.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
The stuff in the squad.